Hi, it's Cindy from Z9designs, bringing you another Swap It, Bop It. Stay tuned to see what I've made using the items that were sent to me by Jessica, the busy housewife. To check out what I made, you have to stay tuned. Now let's see what I received from Jessica, the busy housewife. Beads. Ooh, I love beads because you can use them for various projects. And wow, look at this beautiful red glitter ribbon. And then she sent some pink flowers. There's two various kinds. There's some small ones, little tiny ones, and then there's some larger ones. So I'm going to use both. You'll see. Check out these sunglasses. I've got a great idea for these. And some white sand. And you know what? I have been looking for some white sand, but I haven't been able to find any at my Dollar Tree. So this is great. And Christmas light package is my must-use item. And the thing is, I only had 2 days to get everything done. So let's get moving. DIY number 1, Floral Christmas tree. And another package of goodies. Oh, wow, this is really great. The supplies needed include small flowers, green and white acrylic paint, the must-use items, the Christmas bulbs, hot glue, an easel, a star, and a tumbling tower block. Now, Jessica sent me an easel, and I used that for my background for the floral Christmas tree. I removed several of the small pink flowers and I painted them green. Because they were pink, I had to make sure they were very, very green. So I painted them on the front and the back so that none of the pink would show through. Then I lined up 4 flowers on the bottom of the easel once they were dry. And then I lined up the next 3 for the next 2 rows and kind of pushing them together to form a triangle. Then 2 flowers for 2 rows and then 1 flower for the top 2 rows. Then on the rows of flowers, I hot glued the Christmas bulbs. That was my must-use item, and I used them all. 4 on the bottom, then I put 3, 2, and 1. And then on the top, I found a star in my stash, and I put that on top. However, I started looking at it, and I was like, this needs something else. I said, it needs a tree trunk. So I took one of my brown tumbling tower blocks and glued it with reptile adhesive, lining it up with the rear leg of the easel. And there you have it, a Christmas tree made from pink flowers. I think that's pretty cool. So you have to let me know what you think about it. DIY number 2, Eyeglass Christmas ornaments. The supplies needed include sunglasses, a hammer and nail, rub-on antique Christmas stickers, beads, Christmas tree hook, and some rings. First, I cut off the arms, and then it left me with just the front part. I cut that in half, and then I was going to use that and drill holes in it. And then I thought, you know what? Let me just cut the plastic part and just get the eyepieces out. So that's what I did. Then I rubbed on a Christmas stocking on one sunglass eyepiece and a Christmas ornament on the other. Now, looking back, I should have made the opening before I put the sticker on. Anyway, I took a nail and a hammer and I just pounded an opening into the top and the bottom of each eyepiece. Then I took a large ring, not too large, but a large ring that I put on the top and the bottom of each eyepiece. And then there I just hung some beads on the top and bottom of each eyepiece. Now I have a big box of nothing but beads, and I searched in there, took what I had, and just hooked that onto the large part of the eyepiece. And I used different kinds. One was kind of an amber color and the other was kind of a brownish green. So, it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but I think it looks fantastic. So let me know what your thoughts are. I just put the Christmas tree hook on there and just hung it on the tree. And I think this looks fabulous. I could see it as a pair of earrings if that's what you wanted to do, because it's light enough. Swap it, bop it. It's Christmas in July is a budget-friendly mystery box challenge. And our host is Clary from Clary's Creation Part 2. The co-hosts are Jessica from The Busy Housewife, Tiffany from Simply Blessed Crafts, and me, Cindy, from Z9designs. We are super women who are experts in crafting. We're very kind and helpful. And the link to our channels and playlists is listed in the description box below. So make sure you subscribe, like, and save, and comment. Please support our channels. We are small channels, but we're awesome people. DIY number 3, a snowy Christmas landscape. I was on a mission. I had to get all of this completed today. The supplies needed include sand, tissue paper, large pink flowers, a girl with a snowball, white acrylic paint, tree dye with a cutting machine, glitter paint, wood round, all-purpose glue, and Mod Podge. So I took a wood round and applied Mod Podge, and Jessica had sent me some red, green, and white plaid tissue paper. So I put that on there, and I should have painted the wood round white first, but I was on a mission. I had to get all of this completed for today. So then I saw where it was looking too opaque. So what I did is I lined it up and applied another piece of tissue paper so that it would be even. So it was lined up really well. Then I generously applied all-purpose glue to the lower half of the wood round. And I put a lot, because once I poured the sand on it, I wanted it to kind of have a little depth and wanted it to basically stay on and not flake off. I let that dry, and then I worked on the trees in the background. Now, I took petals from the larger pink flowers and I had to kind of glue them together to fit my tree dye. And then I put it through the cutting machine. When I took it out, it was perfect, and all I needed to do was to paint them green. So I painted them green, let them dry, probably a little bit longer than what they should have, because I had to peel them off of the paper, but they still turned out really great. Once they were dry from all of the green paint, I kind of topped them off with a little bit of snow. I made 2 larger trees from the flower petals and 4 small trees from the leaves. And then I was like, it needed a little something to kind of give it the Christmas look. And I found some glitter glue and I added that. And I found this girl with a snowball. And I thought, that would look good. Like she has a large ball from rolling it into the snow. And I hot glued that on the left side of the snow covered field. Then I turned it on the back and I added some jute on the back so it can be hung by itself, or it can be hung on a green wreath. Either way, I think it looks fabulous. And you can use wire or you can use jute. Now, if you have liked what you've seen, please subscribe, like, save, and comment. Swap It, Bop It is a great collaboration because it literally forces you to think outside the box. And I sent my box to Clary from Clary's Creation Part 2. Now, crafting is satisfying, and they also say people who craft live longer. And I always enjoy encouraging comments. Also, subscribe and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. Thanks for watching each week. I appreciate all of my subscribers. And remember, Psalms 4:8 says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Love, Cindy.